Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome to Griffin, Indiana, the new series on the channel where we're trying to do some big-timing farming while still having room to grow. Just pulled into the yard here. We're going to take a look at what we've got to work with, and we need to get planting. So, first up, fields. I do believe that this is also a map that we can see on consoles, so if you want to play along, feel free to do so. I think we have... everything here should be console. I want to say that if not, then we're pretty close. So we own fields 16, 17, 18, 19, and 22. We bought everything with our leftover money from our Comston Farms playthrough, plus I gave ourselves a little bit of a kick just to get us going. Mods, let's go with the TLX 9000. This one is one of the 82 Studios guys, and I really like it. It's fairly well done for a non-branded truck that you guys can play with. Really nice. We're using the stock Wilson trailer. We have our 9620. This is the baby we brought back from England with us. I went ahead and yanked the signs off of it, and we put row crops on it because we're row crop farmers now. 2588. This one should be. If not, then there's the other one. There's two of these on ModHub, and I want to say that one of them is available. So that's our combine, and we have two, I think that's a 20-foot head and a 25-foot head. Extended pipe. Massey Ferguson 185 with a stole front loader for fun baling stuff. The Case early riser planter. This is made by Custom Modding, and it has all of the options. Well, not this one, but you can do basically whatever you want with this mod. So very, very nice. And last but not least, a John Deere 8345R. So, moved up from the 8520 into this. So this is our runabout tractor. It's our fastest one, and just look at it. It's a good looking tractor, right? We'll get into a case, and then we can actually say we have a pretty tractor. But that one's handsome. What do we want to do? Well, we're going to need the John Deere, so I shouldn't knock it too awful much. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up and get the screens on. I don't know who made this one. It feels like the custom modding one, but I don't think it's theirs. I could be wrong, though. I'll have to double check. All the links for all the mods will be down in the description below, and hopefully you guys can follow along with that. I need to change my key bindings. I've turned auto drive back on, so we are going to try to use auto drive as much as we can. I do like that. I did some learning, and it's pretty fun. We are also using Add Def Blue. I don't think console has this one because it does require a script, I think. But this is more for keeping an honest man honest, and you know, we're the hippie channel, so we're protecting the environment and all that fun stuff. But we need tons and tons of seeds, and I think now we don't have. I don't have any way to check because we don't have the tool yet. Because I go into this kind of blind every time. Now I should probably do my due diligence and check what the status of our fields is. But you know what? First year, let's wing it. Let's just wing it and kind of see how bad off we are. Because then we can go into saving our fields and everything else that we normally do. Now is this going to hold everything? It doesn't look like it. I really want that. Give me some of that liquid fertilizer, would you? Oh, this tractor turns so nice. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. Now, I did not go with the biggest planter. I want us to be able to grow. So I have some massive four-wheel drives installed on this one. Again, I do believe that they're all console available. I've never tried to do a playthrough like this, so you'll have to excuse me. Where do we go in here? It's to the left. To the left, to the left. There we go. So we're doing, I reckon, corn in this one as a first get. And then we'll do soybeans in 19, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I haven't got that far yet. What is our planning window looking like? We can do corn today. We can't even do soybeans for a couple days, so we've got time to plan. That's all well and good. Do we get contracts on this map? It appears so. Good, 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 good. So let's go ahead and get this thing unrolled and unfold. Look at all those fun animations. Oh, she's nice. She is very, very nice. So I'm trying to think here. Which way is the long way? Long way is going to be east to west. Good. So we can actually plant toward the way we should. So I'm going to meander and get lined up here. We're going to do a couple headlands on either end, and then we'll just do our up and downs. This should not take too awful long, I don't think. This is a pretty beefy setup that we've got. I'm sure that we'll have to do a little bit more refilling. And look at that. Now that is a ground texture. That looks awesome. I like this already. Now, if I'm not mistaken, field 15 is not ours, but it has canola in it. So if we can do some harvesting there later on, that would be awesome as well. Also, if you haven't yet, please give the video a like, and if you're new here, please subscribe. We'd like to have you around. We do try to do some fun things every time that we're, doing a video. I'm not the best player, but, things are things. Things are always things. I like that texture. That looks pretty decent. It's a little too lined up. I think it needs that little crown to kind of set it off, but I mean, it's right in line with the rows too. Wow, that's really nice. Good job. Good job. I don't know if that's a map thing or if the I'm gonna say it's probably a map thing, because I don't think that you can inject textures with a tool. I could be wrong, but hey, she lines up really, really good. So this should not take very long. Let's go ahead and get this one knocked out. I still want to do a little bit of grass cutting today. I do believe the 185 can handle that for us. And we'll do some baling up of grass, because I don't own a tedder, because I'm broke and I couldn't afford one. So there we go. This is going fairly well. So I got to say that this is a really nice planter. Just don't try to pull it when it's folding up, because it's got to do the lifty thing. But we ran out of liquid fert, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, we're gonna have to come back and spray anyway. But that's its own thing, right? We'll worry about that later. But yeah, that's awesome. I like this planter. I think whenever we're able, I want to upgrade it. I really do like it, and I think a wider one is definitely in the cards for us. So, next thing we want to do is get this here field, the little one. I think the Massey can pull that mower. I'm pretty sure that it can. It's not that big. It's probably too big for the Massey, but it's not too big, right? I don't think so. It'd be fine. I honestly feel like the Massey's a little... So my old boss has one of these, and it's not that tiny. It's really not. Like, it's little, but it ain't that little. There's a scale issue here. I don't know what the scale issue is, but this is a little fella. Let me just say that. It is very, very small. It's a small little guy. Now, I haven't used a disc spine in a while, so I'm probably going to do very, very badly with this. But I might buy a tedder today too. We won't ted it today, but I think I might buy one. But I am asking for y'all's input, so this is the point of the video where you guys can help me figure out some things. Come on, you can do it, little guy. I know you got it in you. There you go. We're going to, as soon as humanly possible, start buying other fields. So, I like big four-wheel drive tractors. I've probably driven a four-wheel drive more than I have some other things. Really, honest to God truth, probably... the 8300 is probably pretty close. So, I like them. I like how they steer. I don't like how they steer in-game. But we have our 9620, but we will be looking for a second one sooner than later to help out with some of these jobs. So today's video is going to be a little bit short, but we are going to get into some contract work. So we're going to have a contractor's tractor, and I would like a second four-wheel drive for that. And I'm really thinking that a good contractor's tractor for us would be the New Holland four-wheel drive. Not the T9, but the old one. I think that would be pretty fun to use for a contractor's tractor, because we can really throw a worker in it. They're simple to operate. They ain't got like a lot of touchscreeny BS and everything else, so they should be fairly easy for us to use. But that's what I'm thinking. And to give you an idea of which one I'm talking about here, so many mods. This guy. So that's what we're looking at. And this has got, it don't even have switches. It's got the old levers for all the hydraulic stuff, and it's a shuttle shift and all that fun hoo-ha. So that's what I'm thinking. That would be good. A good addition for some contract work. The 9620 is awesome, and I like it. Which one? One of these does the turny bit. Doesn't it? Fold mower. This button. Okay, that works. Oh, it's wanting to do everything. Oh no. Okay, good enough. I don't know why it wouldn't work off the controller, but yeah, I think that would be a good secondary tractor, and we can get a worker in it, but that's probably going to be a ways away, but that's what I'm thinking. We will move into buds at some point, because I've yet to be able to do a playthrough with a proper big bud. So I'm thinking that there might be a KTA, which is a little bit older model than what we currently have. I think they're called KTAs. I could be wrong. I don't know Big Buds like I know Pacifics. So, but I think that might fit this one a little bit better, or it might fit the Survival Series. And for those wondering, no, the tractor we're thinking about getting is not a Big Bud. I don't have the money for that, and there's not one for sale. So, that's what I'm thinking, anyway, to go with this series. I do have a bunch of big cedars and stuff, but we might just go down the route of a giant old, well, not old, like a 90. I mean the new Deeres. God, I don't know Deeres, guys. You guys shouldn't let me be in charge of anything, I swear. But yeah, that's a ways away. But it's things that I am thinking about. So to give you an idea just how boggled my brain is, we don't have the money for anything. I can't even buy a tedder. So I just accepted 2 plowing jobs because we have a massive plow. In the case of the EcoTill 2100, I think is what it's called. 8.5 meters. These are real life equipment. A lot of these are turned into slurry bars with 3-point mounted swingers. So those are definitely different. I don't suggest doing that if you ever have to do that. They're okay as tillage bars, but put under the pressure of we got to do this whole, work thing 24/7. They don't handle. Plus, we go really, really fast comparatively whenever we start spreading more and more manure. So yeah, that's a thing. I've seen these things get absolutely trashed, and it's sad to see sometimes. But silver lining, we can put this thing to work. So we shall do that. And this should be field 23. Oh, looks like they've had a crop go off. That's not good. You can see why they want it plowed in. Don't worry, we're here with our massive tractor for your little field. So one thing that's weird about this game is the tractor steer from the back, and it just does this. You get the butt wiggle, which is terribly hard on stuff. Like when okay, what's the best way for me to explain this? Like, yes, the whole tractor turns, but you try not to. Like, okay, let's look at it from the top. Look how much more the back is turning than the front. It should be equal. The turning between the two parts should be equal, so you don't get this butt wiggle. Like, you're still going to have some wiggle. Like, if you're ever in one, just give the steering wheel a wiggle, and you can shake the whole tractor apart, really, if you want to. But you should not be doing that in the fields. So that's that's a good way to understand how that works. So we don't want the butt wiggle, and it makes it very hard to line up. And don't oh God, come on. This is why trailed equipment's better than mounted equipment. But we are going to let who we naming here? Do I have that mod on? I do not have that mod on. I will turn that mod on, and we will start naming some folks. So this should be going. We are this one at 2%. So there we go. We're gonna let them work. Is there any other fun jobs? Baling. Let's not do any baling. Yeah, all this needs us to TED, so we won't be doing any of that. No transport missions either. We have a ton of grass to cut. I really need... no, let's hop into Deere. I'm going to see how massive of a bale can we make. That's going to be the big question. Because it is April, so I think grass is okay to bale. Probably this just one time. Oh, I need to turn you off. So we need automatic bale drop on. Size. I want massive bales. 180s. So that's 1.8 meters. That's still only like a 4-foot bale. Isn't it? 2 meters is 6 feet? I mean, that's how I always think about it. I know it's not, but that's how I always think about it being. And this is my first time running this baler. And so far, it's okay. I wish our rows were a little tighter. I think somebody makes a mod of that you can adjust the pitch of the pans on the back that let it that adjusts the windrow thickness. And this is a little wide. Oh wow, that thing gets on now. Let's go. On it gives it a little kick. It's nice. It's because it's called a bale kicker. That thing is really quick at kicking them out. Now somebody have to give me a little history on Vermeer, because I just think they're a rental company. Do they make their own stuff? I mean, I would assume that they do, seeing how they're a licensed product in the game. But yeah, I always thought that they were just kind of like, to me that looks like a John Deere baler, but maybe John Deere has a contract with them to make them. I don't know. Like, the world is a weird place to live. But sadly, guys, that is all the time I have for today. I know this one's going to be a little weird. A lot of my videos have been a little weird. Like, I've had to put that caveat on a lot of things here recently. Just stop messing with my times. But, yeah, this one's going to be weird. But I think it's going to be better than what we had going on. So, I don't want to get burned out. Basically, what happened, and this is going to be it, is the same things that happened on the other map that we were doing the $1 billion challenge on. I can't even remember the name of that horrible existence. Yeah, that was not. I was not having a good time, and there was something about that map just not working. So I'm good enough just leaving it there. So, but yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it. Let me know what you think down below. And we'll try to get more done in the next episode. We did do a little bit of just goofing around today. So, you know, it's always like the first one. We only got like 1 or 2 jobs done. But I think that this is going to be a pretty good series. The fields are massive. So we should be good to go. Why is field 35 blinking? Do I have it? I've accidentally accepted a job to cultivate field 35, so I guess we're going to do that too. Because, why not? But, yeah, we'll pick up those jobs in the next episode. You guys let me know what you think down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.